One.
The question today is what happens when you injure yourself while training, and do you keep going? I'm here with Matt Sulik, trainer to the stars. Matt, what do you do when you suffer a major injury, but I know you still want to keep lifting? Well, what do you do?
Well, it depends how major the injury is. Obviously, you know, if you strained a tendon or a muscle, it does need recovery, but a lot of guys will make an excuse even if they have a little twinge. So you need to be able to establish how serious the injury is. I usually tell my guys to rest if it's serious enough, but including myself, I usually try to train through it.
He trains through it all the time, and sometimes he's sitting there doing moves and his arm's in pain. So you do train through it, don't you?
Yes, I do.
But he's a tough guy from Slovakia, so you might not be so tough. But let's take a case study. I had actually a hernia operation about, 4 or 5 months ago, right?
Yeah.
And Matt was trying to get me to stop, and I didn't really want to stop, and so we trained up to the operation. And then when the operation happened, I still wanted to do some training. So I did some lunges instead, right? I don't know, tell them, what did we do with my surgery, my hernia thing? How did we train around it?
How do we train around it? I told Brian to take a week off, and he turned up on a Tuesday limping in, pale white as a ghost.
Paler than now?
Very pale. He could barely sit down. I was like, are you kidding? And then we did some things where, where he was sitting down, where he wasn't incorporating that core. But yeah, he should have been sitting on his ass at home recovering. We're not talking injuries from, we're not talking operations. We're talking about things where your tendons may be hurt for a month or two, like a tennis elbow or golf. That's kind of doable. But if you've been surgically treated, you should sit home and listen to your doctor.
This is disagreement. Also, when I broke my arm on this side here, I just found, so you can see that bump there, that like titanium plate, scar. Anyways, what I did is that I just did everything without my arm. So I did like pec deck and all that stuff.
Yeah, but you didn't use it.
Look, the point is this. You can train around injuries, just do something else. So if your arm hurts, then go heavy on squats, do some lifts that you've never done before. But in my opinion, you can always train through it. You can always find a creative way to train, maybe with some lower back problems and paralyzes you completely. But I would say with most things, you can find ways around it, right?
We can do other things that don't incorporate that movement onto that specific injury.
There you go. You heard it from here first. The tough guy himself, Mr. Matthew Sulik. Anything else you want to tell him?
If you do get a hernia, please don't train that week. Take at least a week off, okay? Thank you.
All right, that's it. We'll talk to you soon. If you have any comments, please leave them here below. If you got an injury that you're not sure if you should train through, leave us a comment and then go and train. All right, that's it. We're out of here. Peace.
See you guys.